started counting more often. Every time I came up on deck. Every time I went down to the bunk room. Every time I passed someone in the corridor. The count stayed at 6. The count was always 6. I am writing that down because I wanted on the record that the count was 6 right up until it wasn't. Day 6 of the trip, Hal called everyone to the wheelhouse for a quick meeting about the route home. We stood in a half circle around the chart table. I counted heads. 6. Hal talked for about 3 minutes. He told us the bottom east of here had been dead, and we were going to pack it in early and run back to port a day ahead of schedule. Then he told us to get back to work. We started filing out of the wheelhouse. The rest of the day I worked the deck. We were stowing gear, breaking down the trawl, washing salt off the winches. I counted 3 times that afternoon. Each time I came up at the same number. 5. I did not register that the number had changed. I want to be precise about this. I counted 5, and I wrote 5 in my head, and I did not feel the count was wrong. I just kept working. It was sometime around dinner that I realized I had been counting 5 for hours, and that an hour ago I had been counting 6, and that no one had left the boat. We were 150 miles from shore. No one could have left. I went to Hal and asked him who else was on the boat. Hal looked at me for a long moment. He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "How many of us are there?" He said, 5. Always been 5. You feeling okay? I went back to my station. I did not finish the evening's work. I sat with my back against the rail and tried to remember the name of the 6th man. The name would not come. I have worked with him for 14 years. I should know his name the way I know my own. But when I tried to think of him, I could only think of his place at the rail. His hands on the cinch line. The way he laughed at one of Hal's jokes once, on a calm day, 4 trips ago. I could see the place where he should be. I could not see him. I went down to the bunk room. There were 5 bunks. I had never noticed there were only 5 bunks. I would have sworn there were 6. The space where the 6th bunk should have been was wall. The wall was old. The wood matched the rest of the bunk room. There was no seam, no hinge, no evidence anything had ever been there. I am writing this from my bunk. I have been here for about an hour. The crew is treating me normally. They keep asking if I'm feeling okay. They think I'm having a breakdown. I just got up and looked at myself in the small mirror over the sink in the head. It is my face. Every detail is right. The scar above my left eyebrow from the winch cable in 2019. The way my hair grows in 2 directions at the crown. The chip in my front tooth from a fight in 2014. I stood and watched the face for a long time, looking for what was wrong. The face was breathing slightly behind me. When I inhaled, the reflection inhaled a quarter second after. When I exhaled, the reflection exhaled a quarter second after. The chest rose late. The chest fell late. I held my breath. The reflection held its breath. I tried to catch it not breathing when I wasn't breathing. I couldn't. But the timing was wrong. I came back.